Hey guys, how's it going? It's Michael. So I'm at a Electrify America charging station in Santa Ana, California. Right over here I have a 2021 Bolt EV and it's currently charging at a DC fast charging station. Now I'm only able to charge this Bolt up to 80% battery because that's the highest that the vehicle will allow it right now. I believe it's due to the recall and the fires that's currently happening with these Bolt EVs. And I will be driving down to 5% battery. We will be using the IH5 highway. There's the screen. I'm almost done. But next time you see me, I'm gonna hit the highway in a little while. Next time you see me, I will be at 60% battery. Okay, so we are at about 60% battery. We have exactly 130 miles on the range indicator. I am traveling at 75 miles per hour. Next time you see me, unfortunately this car only gives me the range in miles left. It doesn't give me a percentage like other vehicles do. So I don't know my exact percentage right now, but it's about 60. So when you see me again, I will be at about 30% battery. We are at 30% battery. We've driven about 120 miles. We have 65 miles left on the indicator. So far, so good. Let's see, so traffic has been a little heavier than normal. I've had to slow down maybe about 3 or 4 times, but still, I've been going 75 miles per hour for about 90 to 95% of the time, roughly. And in this Bolt EV, I'm actually having to do some driving. And I say that because even though it's the top Premier trim, there's no adaptive cruise control for some reason. You would think it would have an adaptive cruise control in the top Premier trim, but it doesn't. So I'm having to pay attention to the vehicles in front of me. And I will be at the charging station next time you guys see me. Hey guys, so I'm about to charge the 2021 Bolt EV right back here. We got some Electrify America charging stations right over here. There's only one taken. That's nice. I get to choose whichever one I want. Almost. So earlier when you saw me at 60% battery, 30% battery, there was an accident. So I was in stop and go driving for about 15 to 20 minutes. And then after that, I was back to 75 miles per hour, that is. So unfortunately, that happened, but it's okay. You know, this is real world testing. You know, sometimes in real world testing, that happens. You know, there's going to be accidents. So that might have helped the range a little bit for the Bolt because I was able to get some regen going. But we'll see. So I'll give you all the numbers after I charge this Bolt to 80%. It's 84 degrees right now, so I'm sweating a little bit. The Bolt EV went 164 miles on my highway loops. And if you do the math, that's about 213 miles on a full battery. It's not too bad. Sorry, the charging screen is black and looks like it's rebooting. So it didn't give me my receipt. It didn't give me any information to go off of once I unplugged it. When I unplugged it, this screen happened. So I won't know how much it cost until I see my credit card statement. Now, if you look over here at these other charging machines, let's see. You got a black screen, black screen, black screen. That one's working. And the CCS Chimo one is working as well. Mine is not. So, you know, that does happen sometimes. It's not good, but it happens. It's a world that we live in, and this is real world testing, so it's not over yet. Next time you see me, we will be doing the 0 to 60 run. Okay, so I'm in the Bolt EV. I have my specialist GPS race timer gear. I'm on an empty stretch of road. Let's do a 0 to 60 run. You guys ready? So we got a 0 to 60 time of 7.4 seconds. Your average tall hatchback ICE vehicle, it'd probably be about 8 or 9 seconds, maybe 10 seconds for some of them. So 7.43 is not too bad. Let's go ahead and do the same run, but the opposite direction. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So that second run in the opposite direction was 7.60 seconds. That's still pretty good for a little EV like this. Next time you see me, I'll be doing a quick drive review. All right, so I'm out driving the Bolt EV right now around Costa Mesa, California. Unlike many unlike Teslas in general, the Bolt EV is really good for somebody that is new to EVs. But only if you're in the D drive mode. So there is a D and there is an L drive mode. And the D drive mode is very friendly to people who are new to EVs. And I say that because when you take your foot off the brake, the car creeps forward like a gas vehicle. But also the regenerative braking while in the D mode is very light. Very, very light. Nothing like a Tesla. Like, just extremely light compared to a Tesla. You don't even feel it when you lift off the gas. It's pretty gentle. Your passengers won't even feel it either when you lift off the gas. Now, while you're driving in L, there is no creep. So right now I'm at a stoplight. Take my foot off the brake and move forward a little bit, but it's not creeping forward. But it just kind of just shimmied forward a little bit, but it's not moving right now. In the D mode, it would have been creeping right now, but in L mode, it stays put. The other thing about the L drive is that it's basically one pedal driving. You lift off the gas pedal, strong brake regeneration starts, and you feel it, and your passengers will feel it. It's almost like a Tesla. Almost like a Tesla. Not quite as strong, but it's close. It's close. About the Bolt EV is a little paddle back here. So if you press this paddle back here, there's even stronger brake regen. And it does feel stronger than a Tesla's regen when you hit this paddle back here that's behind the steering wheel. Now, I forgot to mention that in the D mode drive, you could also use the paddle back here behind the steering wheel. And if you aren't getting enough brake regen, you just pull that paddle down and it gives you much stronger brake regen. And I'm going to keep it in L mode because I prefer one pedal driving. I'm a big fan of one pedal driving. Now the Bolt, in comparison to a Tesla, you know, a lot of people tend to compare their EVs to Teslas because, you know, they're the most popular EVs at the moment. Compared to a Tesla, not as quick, but it's still plenty of acceleration. You'll see that this thing almost drives like a hot hatch. It kind of has the power of a hot hatch if you think about it. But since it has, you know, the battery pack mounted very low, it has a very low center of gravity. But Chevy also did a very good job of tuning the suspension. So you can toss around a corner and it's a lot of fun. Now, the only thing about that are the tires. These tires are made for efficiency. So when you push them, they tend to get very loud. The best thing about it though, in my opinion, when you compare it to a Tesla, is the ride quality. The ride quality is much better. It's very soft. It's very soft, very comfortable. It's not a harsh ride. It's not stiff. Teslas tend to have a pretty stiff ride. Now, it doesn't handle as well as a Tesla. It's not as quick as a Tesla. It's not as cool looking as a Tesla. And it doesn't have a lot of the technology that Tesla has. But if you don't want any of that, and you just want a good A to B vehicle that is quick, is efficient and rides very soft and comfortable, then the Bolt EV is a very good choice.